is Shannon Crossan and welcome back to the Shanling Station. So this week's episode is going to be a day early as it is Friday the 13th when this gets uploaded. And I will be doing a podcast based on urban legends. If you don't really like scary stuff, I'd advise for you not to listen to this podcast, and I'll see you in the next one. But I find it really interesting, especially the Japanese urban legends. There's so many of them and they're just really interesting. So I'll be going on Wikipedia and I will be finding the best ones and reading them to you. I'll also be mentioning some of the superstitions that I believe in as well. You can comment down below which ones you believe in as well, if you'd like to, obviously. So let's Google some of the urban legends. I did see some of them. Actually, I might look on Pinterest for some. Let's see. I did have a little look on Pinterest to see about urban legends. There's quite a few. Also, please, if I do pronounce any of them wrong, then I'm sorry. Let's read. So this one says 50 scariest urban myths of each state that you shouldn't be reading alone. Number 1. Wendigo. Northern Minnesota. I'm guessing this is all from America. This is one of the oldest legendary monsters dating back to the folklore of Native Americans who hunted these 15-foot tall, shape-shifting creatures even into the early 20th century. Anyone who resorts to cannibalism and tastes human's blood will become one. That is very interesting. And then someone commented saying, can most of the Supernatural fans agree that season 1, episode 2 was the scariest episode of the whole series? I'm guessing that's what that had in. Water babies of Massacre Rock. Sit by the river and you can hear the sounds of babies crying. They're the babies that mothers were forced to kill during a famine rather than see them starve. Some say that these babies evolved into tricky creatures with fins and gills. Someone commented, goes to a river and hears babies cry. Guess I'll die. Dead Children's Playground. This is AL. I don't really know all of these abbreviations for the states in America. During late night hours, swings move by themselves as spirits of buried children come to play. This one's called The Night Watcher, and I think it's California. I'm not sure. It's CA. Featureless dark silhouettes, often with brimmed hats or walking sticks, stare down travelers during twilight and dawn in the Santa Lucia Mountains. John Steinbeck briefly mentioned them in Flight. They should not be addressed or acknowledged. Well, I've just addressed them, so hopefully not. Someone commented, what happens if you address or acknowledge them? This is the Slaughterhouse Canyon. And it's AZ, so that's the state. One day a father failed to return to his cabin during the 18,000s gold rush, and his family starved. The mother went insane, put on her wedding dress, and chopped the children up. Today you can hear her cries for forgiveness. What? Someone turned round and said, sure it is hard to get blood out of a wedding dress. At least she did it formally in style. This is the Devil's Chair in Florida. The Cassadaga spiritualist camp is full of old ghosts and one chair supposedly is a favorite for the big cheese himself. According to local law, if you sit in it, he'll whisper horrible things in your ears, forever changing you, and if you leave a beer on his seat overnight, he'll drink it, sometimes even if the can is still sealed. Uh, the Ghost Boy of Clinton Road. This is New Jersey, I think it's NJ. Hiding under one of the bridges of Clinton Road is a ghost boy. But don't worry, he's pretty nice and helpful. If you throw a coin into the river, he'll help you return it. That's quite cute. Number 8. Uh, Goody Cole. Ernest Goody Cole was blamed for numerous local tragedies and accused of witchcraft twice. Legends say the locals staked her heart to make sure she wouldn't bother them, but they continue to blame numerous events on her. Some say she still pays a visit from time to time. Annabelle, the demonic doll, so that's based on what Annabelle is actually based on the film. The demonic doll in The Conjuring and Annabelle is inspired by a rugged doll, the real Ruggedy Ann doll, supposedly inhabited by the spirit of a dead girl, which was given to two demonologists, Ed and Lorraine Warren, after some extremely malicious paranormal activity. The Goat Man. This legend stirred so much enthusiasm that the USDA at one point had to formally deny the creature of the Goat Man in the Beltsville Research Agricultural Center. The half-man, half-goat creature likes to chase down teenagers in Lover's Lane and distract drivers in Crybaby Bridge. Number 11. The Night Marches in Hawaii. Deadly ghosts of ancient Hawaiian warriors that march on the waters during night, honoring ancient gods. The night marches are heralded by chanting and crotch shells. If you hear that, run. Someone's commented 4 years ago. If you hear it off in the distance, run. If you hear it relatively close, lay down on your belly, keep your face to the ground and close your eyes. Stay like that until you no longer hear them. The Villisca Axe Murder House. Based on real events, this 1912 cold case features a whole family, 2 parents, 4 kids, and 2 house guests being abolished to death in their sleep. Since then, the house has been the source of odd paranormal activity, such as a ghost hunter stabbing himself in the chest in 2014. Kushtaka, shape-shifting creatures that are a cross between an otter and a man. The Kashtaka makes noises that mimic children and wives to lure fishermen though they are sometimes helpful tricksters. The Phantom Hitchhiker of Black Horse Lake. A Native American man with long black hair, wearing an outdated baggy jacket and jeans collides with cars, suddenly appearing to the windshield, only for him to vanish without a dent. He's also been known to hitchhike a ride and chase cars at humane speeds. Someone says insurance scam if I've ever heard one. This one, I think, will be our last one before I talk about some of the superstitions I believe in. The spiteful mermaid of Pyramid Lake. While Area 51 gets all the fame and glory for its supposed alien activity, fewer people know about the curse on Pyramid Lake, which happened after a brilliant man fell in love with a mermaid. His tribe rejected her and told him to throw her back in. She cursed the lake, brought the settler, and ignited a war. Talk about spite. In modern times, the lake has drowned locals, spitting them out as far as Lake Tahoe. These are quite interesting. These are quite cool. I like those. I do like some urban legends. Maybe in the future I can kind of talk about the Japanese ones. These were mainly just American ones, but the Japanese ones are very interesting, especially with their superstitions and stuff as well. So there's quite a few superstitions in the world. There's ones like if you smash a mirror or you crack a mirror that you get 7 years bad luck. I don't really believe in that one. I think, I don't know. When it comes to superstitions, I'm really like on the edge because I don't really believe in spirits or ghosts. I don't really mind if other people believe in them because it's your own opinion. You can have your own opinion. I don't mind, you know. It's not really something that I'm really interested in. I like reading stories about it. I don't really like watching horror films. But yeah, one of the things I think I believe in is the ladders. But I think if you walk under a ladder, especially if someone's on it, it's going to be bad luck anyways. Because either they're going to tip something on your head, or you're going to end up like, you know. Also, I kind of believe that it's not good. I think it's in Japan, I think, that basically it's not good to write in red. Basically, if you write in red, if you write someone's name in red, it's kind of you. I can't really think of the word. Like you're trying to make them die in a way. You're kind of writing their name in red. So, and then the next minute they're gonna die, you know. But I don't believe in that. But what I believe in is that I think it's just rude to write in red. Yeah, that's. I don't really know much. I know lots about superstitions because when I was in secondary school, I had to do my art in superstitions, and it was like number 13. There's quite a few in Japanese culture where like other numbers are quite bad luck. I can't really remember all of them. And then when a black cat crosses your path, I think that's not true. And also, it's not very nice, especially near Halloween, where some people don't really treat black cats nicely. I've heard stories of people like not being very nice to black cats because they've crossed their paths. I do, you know, sometimes the superstitions are real and you can believe in them, but don't hurt the creatures that don't know that they exist, you know? Don't know that they're part of a superstition. But yeah, well, hopefully this gave you a bit of a creeps during the Friday the 13th. I'll be uploading this in the evening, so you can have a nice fright. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. I will see you in the next one where I'll be talking about my favourite Halloween movies. Okay, bye Shanlings, bye bye, bye bye.